So we're in the park. A lot of wild turkeys.
Yeah. And there's like a
This is her. This is him.
around here.
Yeah.
I like the art kind of bad.
And part of the reason for getting her is she makes us take walks and do stuff every day. So we're getting our drive back. Energy. Motivation.
Come over here, girl.
She wants to mark every animal spot. Don't need to poop.
You guys be careful not to get in my...
And we fed her some jerky, some pizza crust, a couple other things. And she has been on a dog food strike. I even put bacon grease in the dog food and she's like, nope, that's still dog food. The plan is to raw feed her because that's where it's at now. It's just raw, like beef and pork. She's cleaned up most of his crumbs from around the house already. So that's good. You need to catch up, buddy. Go on. Good girl. Good girl. Go on.
Good.
Go on.
Super good girl, yeah.
Go on. Go. Come here, Joseph. That's an Amazon truck. Here, take your leash.
Oh.
You can hold it from there. Now put your, no, put it, no, stop. So we're gonna hold your hand up. This goes over the thumb. That goes there like that in a fist, just like that. That's the hold. You just walk. You guys can walk ahead.
Okay.
And this is part of the point of this. When she fattens up, and she's a year old maybe, we think. So when she fattens up and gets in shape, it'll be good. She's looking back to make sure I'm good, because she's already aware of me and thinks of me as the boss. Something she did, and she needed to know it wasn't cool. And when she got it, she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna pack again, and you're the boss." Well, yeah, but we're taking care of you. So our free dog, I think in the end, cost us $400, which is, yeah, she's worth it. She's gonna be worth it. That left foot, that turn on the toe, I'm hoping it's not genetic. I'm hoping it's just tightened muscle or tendon. Once we're good, because we've had her for like 3 days, 2.5 days. Once we're good, I'm gonna massage it, try to work it out, see if I can loosen it. It's really common. And most of the German dogs, when they have a problem, it's the back right leg, not the left. Dogs of German descent. She was fixed beforehand, which bothers me. There's a veterinarian that we've been getting emails from for like the last 20 some odd years. He's a leading homeopath, and he says that fixing, like the system says, like with humans, that these things are great to do, but what it does is they almost always get cancer. They end up overweight, listless, just a lot of things turn out really bad with them. So be watching for that. No, come here. Come here. Sit. Now. Sit. We got her from the pound. We've had her for 3 days. Sit. Here. Take the camera.
Taking your camera? Cool. Okay. That's our German Shepherd that we got from the pound. We already know there's pig vipers around here. Garbage can over there. Yeah. Well, some stuff.
Well, I told you, over the thumb. Put the loop over the thumb, then you make a fist. Thumb goes up. As long as you keep that fist tight, she can't do what she just did to you. You're not keeping your fist tight. The thumb actually goes over the knuckle like that and stays. It can't be pulled out of your hand. Go. Pull her. Y'all go do your thing. The joy for me here also is that I took the courses, did a lot of the training for Kohler, and I love it. Almost 20 years ago. I could charge like 30 bucks an hour for training people's dogs and give you back a dog that, you know, you could go into any restaurant or hospital or store or whatever. You keep walking, Joseph. Get her off that. Where people were and not have a problem. Keep walking. Much further than I want her off of me. Get her away from me. There you go. Hold the leash like I told you. And so he's 6. So hopefully by the time he's 12, we'll get some dogs under his belt. He'll be good. And now it's probably worth more than 100 bucks an hour. You have to just keep walking. Just keep walking. He's got ice cream on his face. He's learned to wear. Back up to her. Back up. Back up. Now start walking this way. And don't stop this time. Keep walking. Keep walking. You stopped again. You're acting like she's heavy enough to stop you. You weigh the same amount. Keep walking. Yeah.
Strong.
No, she's not. You're stronger. Here.
I wasn't pretending.
Yes, you were. You've already got that cartoon, I'm going to quit. This is bigger than I am thing going on. Keep walking. Just keep walking. Don't stop. Your job is to not stop. If you keep that loop, by the time you get to the end of that loop, you don't stop, she's going to catch up with you. She's going to keep going with you. Look at that picture. That's what I'm talking about. Kid, dog, dirt road. You know what I mean? Safe. She's good with people. She was a foster failure for Sacramento County. And she's a foster failure because she bit another dog's ear to draw blood. She's very docile. So whatever it was that set it off, she was messed with probably. She does... Joseph, stop. Just stop. Watch your head. She's not going to do it now because she's sniffing poop. Walk her forward just a little bit. Get off the tree. Keep going. Get her off the tree. Go. Call her.
Over here,
Go forward, 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 forward. Stop. Okay. Let's see if we can, excuse me, do her with head thing. So usually, there we go. Let her head come up. She misses nothing. Not a thing. Nothing moving, no body, nothing. Visual acuity is really good. Her sense of smell and sound are really good. Wow, she looks freaking bony. That's Sacramento County. All the dogs that end up with him end up like sucked up for a while. They'll give a dog who's already had rabies shots like 2 weeks before a new rabies shot because they say they can't find it in the system, but they don't look. Okay, stop. That's far enough. And there's something, I said stop. Thank you. Something just about the way they do stuff. Their dogs always come out, especially bigger breeds, they come out really sucked up. That's one of the reasons for trying to put bacon grease in her food and other stuff. So this is her exercise. We're taking her to a parks or something like 3 times a day. Nope, get her out of the water. Get her out of the water. Get her away from the, no, keep walking. Walk, 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 walk. And they let her eat anything she found. So, we're going to work on that. But we're not going to rush her on that. We're not going to facilitate it, but we're not going to try and stop it immediately. Kohler uses, don't run, walk. Kohler. Kohler uses dried ipecac. Take like 2 or 3 grains and put it in a sandwich like peanut butter or tuna that we have somebody make who will never know her. And either have them hand it to her or drop it on a trail like this. So it locks in her mind, and whenever she eats something that's not given to her by him or that she's not supposed to have, that makes her sick. Then you can't poison her. She won't be picking stuff up off the ground. It's just the way it works. And you don't do it till they throw up. The 2 or 3 grains is usually about enough to make, like, she's a 71-pound dog, even now. We're getting her up now. She's getting above that. But it's just enough to make her kind of queasy. I hope she gets into 90, 85. She's not going to be, you know, full-size male, so she can do some running, she can move. And she's never going to be, she's not a German, she's an American. The length of her snout and just the size of her body is small. She had a sister who already went out. And the hope is that, God providing, we can get the sister when we get to a more, that the timing will work together, so we'll be able to get the sister. The way that dogs work, especially if they've grown up together, they think together. They understand each other's thought processes. So if he has 2 dogs and he's out in a place like this, one will probably stay behind him while the other one runs around him in circles. It's kind of how they work. And we can provide good safety and security for him. Whoops, looking at his boots. That's his new raincoat, his new rain pants. They're both like 19 bucks a piece. They're both like $50 originally. The raincoat, come here, buddy. Come here. Nope, this way. The raincoat is interesting. It's a soft fabric,
Look at all those flowers.
but it's waterproof, and the pattern changes when it gets wet. So do the pants. Yeah.
The whole garden of flowers. And I knew that.
It's a really good company. We came across them online, and we were talking about it, and so it's been raining here in Sacramento more than it's been raining in, like, I guess, a decade. You gotta call her. Call her.
Over here.
So come out. Out. Now. Out.
Now there.
Out.
There. Thank you, Dad.
Yep.
We're being cut there.
So he was yanking on her too much, so I don't let him yank the chain. I know how to yank and release. And that came with a lot of training. That's why they don't like people to use chokers, as most people like tug on a choker all the time. It just makes the dog pull harder, and that's not what a choker's for. Keep going. Go. Keep going. She was trying to heel with me, and she's supposed to be walking with you. Get up off your butt. Get up off your butt. Those are brand new pants. And you got them on, so they can take some dirt rather than your good clothes, but nope. Not going to burn holes in them or nothing else. All right, I think I just got my walk count. 5,000 steps for the day. It's like 1 o'clock, 1:30. Ooh, oh, look at this. See, this is the kind of place I think a child should grow up in.
What did you say?
So I think this is the kind of place a child should grow up in.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the way this whole valley used to be. Yeah, that's the point. We were waiting for a dog so we could get back into nature. Later on, we're going to get further and further out of the city, further and further off the trail. We'll probably take a rifle with us or a bow, and we'll wander. But now, see, watch your head. She thinks I'm calling her, and I'm not. She hears and sees everything, and she is on it. If something came towards him, I believe that she would take the action. And that's a blessing. That's awesome. That's my second pair of eyes right there. Better than mine. God is good. Get a third pair of eyes, your sister. Woohoo! So she was called Ursa Minor on the Sacramento County website. And her sister was called Ursa Major. And they tried to charge me for her, and I was like, wait a minute, she's a foster failure. Which meant that she was in their system for more than like 60 days or something like that. After 30 days, the dog is free. And the lady who ran the place, she was like, oh yeah, that is true. Take her. Just get her out of here. And I have the experience and the knowledge. So got with the lady who is their good Rottweiler keeper and all the others, and we did really good. Got really well. Good order. I'd like to take her back down there just to show her to them now, but not yet. You guys keep going. She's waiting for me. You keep going. I don't want her on me, and I want her on you. Okay, we're about to turn around, buddy. Hold on. Stop. I think it's going to be a turnaround point. You got your old fat dad walking, doing hills and stuff. Even though that's a tiny little hill, that was a good hill. It's a good hill for me. Listen. When we come back later on, once she's good and trained and you're good, you guys can go down and walk through there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hear that? When we're losing train, we can go all the way down there.
No, not just the trail, off the trail. We get off the trail, buddy.
We can go off the trail.
And get you some higher boots then.
No.
Yeah. I don't have my muck boots on, I have my little hikers. Come on, let's go back to the truck.
Let's go back to it.
Keep going. You guys go right on by me. That's my old heart and lungs going, hey, there's a little bit of workout in that. But this is cardio, light cardio. We're getting good. Pretty darn excited. And I'm fixating on her ankle right now. She's waiting for me. You should be going. And there's something over there she really wants to know about. And I think there's a tattletale bird up there. Telling on something over there moving. Right there, I think. There's a nest. So there's supposed to be red-tailed hawks in here, ground owls, some other things. And this is kind of right off in the city, or in the county, but we're urban. Go on, keep going. Hey, a little less jerky jerk. Hey, too silly. We're not here to be silly. You're here to spend time with your dog. Okay, slow down. If she's gonna poopies, I'm ready for the poopies. So we can go home.
I'm so tired. I might take
A poopy bag. So, what is it? The latest, was it number 4? Keanu Reeves movies. John Wick. Comes out in like 4 days. I think I'm gonna miss it. We're gonna end up putting the rest of our cash into gas and just keeping stable. So, like, I mean, I used to be like back in the day. I'd catch movies a year later when they came out on DVD. I think we're gonna wait quite that long because they don't take that long anymore. But we're gonna let the premiere go by and just take care of these guys and their stuff and get better. Our house is cleaner. I'm bleaching our floor every morning before we leave. The dogs don't like the P word. They like the scent mark. So like when her head's down like this, stop running. I already told you that. She's looking for where something else is peed so that she can mark it. And for some reason, a lot of people think that. I want you to stop for a minute. Go ahead and start zipping your jacket halfway. Stand on it with both feet. Both feet. Start zipping your jacket. I just saw a couple of raindrops. And it's been that kind of stuff. So the dark comes in from San Francisco, goes up towards Shasta. And when they fill in and get like that black all the way through, we get rain. And as you may see, they're all pretty dark moving through. Zip your jacket. Push it all the way down like I showed you. That was your problem with it. And he's fully, I'm not wearing a raincoat, I'm wearing my old, what's his name, Pico? But he's in all his dry weather gear. And it's beautiful to see. He's got that. Walk, you're walking. Don't want to go slow enough that she can go poopies. I want her to make potties.
Yeah.
Pretty potty poos. Hey, look, come here. Come here. Come here. You see that?
What?
Look, right there. You see that?
See what?
See where the grass is laid down coming this way?
Yes.
I think a person walked through there. It could have been a heavy bird. But that's a trail. And that's what you want to learn to find is the trails.
I think
See, look, wait, stop. You see right there on the side where it's laid over?
yeah.
Something probably laid down there in that grass. There's a couple of spots over here. Yeah, look, there's a couple other spots over here in the grass where the grass is laid over funny.
Yeah.
Something had laid down in that. That's not a regular fall when grass falls.
Yeah.
Keep going. Just stay close enough that we can...
One day, come with dogs.
Well, we've walked through over there like that before. It's probably a human trail, but you never know. And this is a bridle path. It means it's a horse trail.
What?
Yeah. It's like a, come here. Come here. Come here. That's an interesting one. So there's a dual ring around this tree, and the grass is all laid down in one direction, going in a circle. I don't know if it was a bicycle twice or what. Could have been an off-road bike, dirt bike. Like a mountain bike, excuse me. Wide wheels. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Here's a solar one. Come here. I think there's probably people in here. Come here. Or there were. Come here. Okay. You see right here? Where this is laid down? And this is laid down. And then you see the trail now? Going in? Where it's just laid down going that one direction? Something went through there. It's wide enough to have been feet. Because there's, see how there's spaces in between?
Yeah.
That's wide enough to have been feet. Go on. Okay, you see these things on the trees?
Yeah.
That's an oak tree. And what I'm taught is those are gall wasp nests. It's a type of wasp that it puts it's an injector into the tree, and it puts a baby in there. And the baby makes this thing swell up on the tree, and it's an egg sac. And then the egg, when the wasp grows up, it comes out. But that tree's dead. See how the other parts have leaves? Well, maybe not. Maybe that's not season for that one yet. No, because even the type like it behind it has got some green on the tips. I don't see any green on that tree. Okay, what's the rule about moss?
Don't mess with it?
No. What side of the tree does the moss grow on?
I don't know.
What side of the tree does it not grow on? Yes, you do. Come here. We'll use this tree. Come here. Come here. Come here. Joseph, come here. Come over here. Okay, you see this side of the tree? Look here. See this side of the tree? Doesn't have a lot of moss on it because it's south. When the sun curves around from east to west, it comes low in the south. So this is the hot side of the tree.
And the other side must be the cool side.
Come over here. Let's look.
There's it.
Yeah, that one doesn't really look like it, but it is. That's the north side. You know, we did it on the tree at home. We've done it on other trees. Come on, you guys have got me crossing your line.
Let's get out, Dad. Stinky.
Me stinky? Both of you guys farting at night is stinky. I'm passing gas out here on the trail. Okay, look at this one. See this one? See how all the branches have moss on this side?
Yeah.
Facing this way?
Yeah.
This is the north side.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the back side of it, this other tree, like look at this one. Stay there. See how this side has a lot of moss on it? But that side doesn't.
Yeah.
The back of it doesn't. This is the north, that's the south. That's how that works. So it's funny because that's really important in growing, you know, in agriculture, you know, in growing things. If you get a south-facing hill, you get things that enjoy sun, they really grow. Well, now moving into solar, and the company I'm with is really pushing my training. They're actually using several different companies and devices to train me. They're pushing me to get my state license, which is $150. It's $80 for the license, and it's like, what is it, $70 to $90, depending on where you go, for the fingerprints and background check here in California. But what, hey, you're too loud, you're too loud. So what I would do is be, like right now I'm just an appointment setter. So if I set appointments, I get $250 for setting the appointment, and I get $2,000 if that house sells. Once I get my license, I get $8,000 per sale, and the whole thing, it's an automatic design template. They use a satellite image of the house that you pull up using the address, and you ask, when you're looking at the bill, you figure out what they paid and how many kilowatts they need to figure out how to do the solar on it. And because south facing gets the most sun, the south facing side of the roof, the side of this roof, produces the most kilowatts. I got to see that template yesterday, and I'm Actually going to have to go home and do some classes here in a minute. Feed these guys again. I'm pretty excited. It's a good time. We're going to definitely be moving up, and I think we're going to get, there's a larger 50-acre parcel that we're after, we've been after. The price on that's been going up and up and up. But there's a lot of people, a lot of other black farmers and agriculturalists who want to go together kind of on a co-op where we could probably get it, live on it, grow our cattle, and not have to pay for it, have it pay for itself. Get a herd of Dexters, you know, maybe probably start with 3, you know, breeding pair, 2 cows and a bull, or 3 cows that are, you know, that we can AI or whatever. Dexters don't like AI, artificial insemination, but they'll take it. And then go to there. Then just keep, you know, breeding that up. I'd like to get to about 40. I'd like to get so that in our co-op, we have maybe 35 to 60 families who are, hey, slow down, you're too far away, who are volunteering, let's say, an hour or 2 a week, and we're able to provide a box of food from all the produce off the property, including meat. Hey, you're too far away. Including meat for those families, like every week, every 2 weeks, and constantly do that. That's the goal. So we're trying to work that out. I love this place, this area. It's really considered to be horse property, but it's a nice little hidden pocket. It's got, you can tell from the grass here and the way this is, it's got its own little microclimate, and that's the freeway back there behind it, and most people don't even know it's here. I think it was like 27, 28 years ago, I think I sat on that fence and watched cows in that yard when I used to live on the side of the neighborhood. So I'm back in the same place, back home, you know. It's kind of good, and it's more moist and calmer than Relinda. Okay, come here. Say goodbye. Anyway, that's our check-in. That's what's going on with us. We're probably going to do some hair trimming today. Our hair is getting just to the place where it's ready to be combed, and we're keeping it shorter than that. And we're going to go, hey, come back here. We're going to go wash the chocolate face. Let me see your face. See your teeth? Let me see your teeth.
Chucky.
Did you lose another tooth?
No.
Oh, boy.
Ow!
That one's coming out. It's moving over. It's soft. That's what's going on.
They're both grown-up teeth.
She's about to lose this. No. One of them is not. Let me see. Stop. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, time to check in with that dentist. This one feels soft. And it's crossing the other one. I don't want his teeth to be as bad as mine. We're not doing that. He's getting his braces. Hey, come back here. Come back here. Look at the camera. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look at the camera.
Goodbye.
All right.